615 followers. This is the exact number of followers I have on Instagram. And I was able to make more than $10,000 using this Instagram profile in the last year. And the good news is, anybody who is using Instagram can copy this and get similar or better results. Spoiler, you can do it even if you have less than 100 followers. This method does not involve anything fancy like viral content creation, creating original videos, anything like that. The reason why we are able to make money is that we are solving a simple problem that exists in the market. First, we will discuss about the problem and then the solution, and finally, how anybody watching this video can sell that solution to the one who need it and make money. You can do it as a side hustle or part-time or even full-time. If you have 500 followers, 300, 100 or even fewer, but have a genuine Instagram profile and the patience to watch this video completely, then you can start making money with this method. So let's get started with the problem we need to solve to make money. In the platform Instagram, there are mainly three categories of users. First one, the consumers. Second, the creators. Third, business and brands. The consumers are the people who use the platform for fun and leisure. The creators are the people who create content, influencers, micro-influencers, people like us posting on Instagram, all are creators. Being a creator or influencer and making money with that is not an easy thing. If your goal is to become an influencer, you should stick with that. But if your goal is to make money, then you should try the method I am going to discuss here. When we analyze the third category on Instagram, that is the business and brands, there are billion-dollar brands and also a lot of small business with 5K or 10K revenue per month. The reason why these businesses are on Instagram is to build branding and to create content that drive the attention of their target audience to drive more sales. Big brands and million-dollar business already have a big team to work on this, but the small business, especially the local business, are not doing it in the right way. For example, restaurants. Now, just check out the Instagram profile of the restaurants you know in your city. I bet that you will find that more than 50% of the Instagram profiles of the restaurants will not be active on Instagram. Maybe when you check their last post, it would be from 6 months ago or from an year ago. It's not just restaurants, also health clinics in your city, salons, beauty parlors. Almost all local business have a similar scenario. Another category is e-commerce. There are a lot of e-commerce business that does not have an active Instagram feed. The question here is why they are not posting or why they are not active on Instagram. It can be mainly because of three reasons. One, maybe they don't have the time to do it. Second, maybe they don't know how to do it. Third, maybe they couldn't find someone who could do it for them for an affordable price. Here is where we have to take action. The first step is to find the business that comes under this category. For that, just go to Instagram and search for a restaurant you know in your city. Then the next step is to find similar restaurants or similar profiles. For that, use Instagram's similar profile feature by clicking on this arrow. Instagram will suggest you hundreds of similar profiles. Now, whenever you see a profile that is a business that has the problem that we discussed earlier, that is not having an active Instagram feed or less engaging posts, etc., save them. For that, you can just copy the profile link and paste it on your phone's note. Once you select 10 to 20 profiles, here the true game begins. Now consider these 20 profiles as an opportunity to make money. And now we are going to solve a problem they are having for a fair amount of money. The challenge here is to make them accept the deal we are proposing, and for that we need a killer strategy. So let's take a sample profile we picked. Consider it is a restaurant. If you reach out to them and say, hey, I can help you in posting on Instagram, in most cases they won't even give you a reply. What we need is a better approach, and here it is. Step 1. Follow them on Instagram and engage as a genuine person through likes and comments. You can leave a comment on their last post, or maybe you can ask a genuine question about something you need to know from them. For example, you can ask questions like, where is your restaurant located, or do you offer catering services? Similar question, actually they would love to respond. If we get replies, we will know that they are still using Instagram. If they are an active user, try to initiate a good conversation through DMs. Again, no need to talk anything about our plan, just initiate a random conversation. When you try this with 20 profiles, you will get at least one profile that replies and engage back with you. If you do it well, maybe you will get 5 replies. From the 20 profiles, now we have filtered the one who engage with us. Now for those profiles, we are going to provide some value. For that, go to canva.com. If you're using mobile, you can download the app of Canva and start creating some sample content that they would love to share on their profile. For example, consider you are having a good conversation with a sushi restaurant owner who does not have an active Instagram feed. Now go to canva.com and create a new design. Here, select Instagram and go to templates and search for sushi. You will see a lot of templates. Select the one looks attractive and match the theme of restaurants you are talking with. Create around 5 to 10 posters. Remember to personalize it with the logo and location and similar info of the restaurant. Once you finish designing, download it and share it with the restaurant owner and write a message similar to this. Hey, how are you doing? Recently, I started doing social media designs and I have created a few posts for your Instagram. Your feed is not active, and because of this, your social presence is getting weak and it's not good for your restaurant. If you like the post I created, I can do more for you consistently for a decent price. If you're free these days, maybe we can do a quick call to discuss further. What you have to remember is that you should not discuss the price at this point. The goal is to make them hooked to the service we offer. Once you are sure that they are genuinely interested in the service you propose, try to get an online meeting. In this way, you can build a bonding with them and then offer your pricing as different packages. For pricing and package ideas, maybe you can propose like this: $200 for 10 posts, $400 for 10 posts and 10 stories only with stock footages and images, maybe $500 for the same but with original content that you share with us. Something like this. During the conversation, try to understand their budget and sell them something that fits into their budget. If they are not convinced yet, give a 50% off for the first month to make them get started. If they agree to start with you, the next step is to ask them to make an advance payment for you to start working on creating content for them. Most people can take things to this level easily, but only a few people will be able to close the deal and take the money. So if you reach this level and maybe you don't hear from that person anymore, it is normal. It is a normal thing in sales. All you have to do is to repeat the process with more people, improve the way you propose the offer, and work on your closing skill. Then you will get your first client, then the second, and more. Once you get that advance payment, you can make sure that you have got a client. Now you can ask your client to add you as an admin of their Facebook page that is connected to the Instagram profile of their business. In this way, you can schedule Instagram posts for them directly from the Facebook Creator Studio. The best thing about this way of making money with Instagram is that this is like a subscription you sold. Once you get a client, they will keep paying you every month as long as you are delivering good work for them. Now let's do some math to make you understand the earning potential. If your goal is to make an extra $1,000 a month by spending only a few hours a week, this is a perfect hustle. You only need 5 clients paying $200 each. If you can sell a bigger package, maybe $400 per month package, then with the same 5 clients, you would be able to make $2,000 per month. In my experience, it only takes 3 to 5 hours for creating this type of content for a client and schedule it for a month. If you have 5 clients, you should spend only 15 to 25 hours a month to make $1,000 or maybe 30 to 50 hours to make a $2,000. And the best part is, if you want, this thing can be automated too. You can make it completely passive. Here is how you can do it. After working with a client for a month, you can hire someone from Upwork for around $5 to $10 an hour and outsource this work to them. So you may end up in spending 50% of what you get from the client on a freelancer. For instance, if the client is paying like $400 every month, from that you have to pay $200 to the freelancer. But the good thing is, doing this you spend 0 hours to make $200 every month. And now you can sell this service to as many people you want because you have freelancers to fulfill it. Again, if you have 5 clients paying $400, then you are earning $2,000, and from that you pay $1,000 to the freelancer and the balance $1,000 you keep. It's a complete passive income. You might be thinking now, if this is so easy, why a lot of people are not doing this? The thing is, a lot of people are ready for creating content on Canva and scheduled content on Creator Studio. But there aren't that many people willing to do the first part of this method, that is the difficult part. That means finding the people who may need the service you offer, putting the effort to start good conversation, providing value even before proposing a price, conducting meetings, handling objections, closing, etc. If you are ready to execute the first part, that is the difficult part, then you can make money. So that's all for today. If you got some value from this video, remember to like and subscribe. For upcoming videos from this channel, turn on the bell icon. See you in another video. Bye.